This is William K. Murtaugh, Mert Witness 1. And what I would like to talk about in this presentation is someone that I'm calling the Traveler. Now, a while back, someone over on the Q-Turd board made a rather odd accusation. They claimed that I resembled an individual who has been named a person of interest in the murder of two preteen girls in Delphi, Indiana. This case happened in February of 2017, and the case remains unsolved to this day. Now, in doing some research on this case, I found that there's a remote possibility that if we're going to start using hypotheticals and presenting as someone who resembles a suspect in a murder, then we might as well include someone that I feel and many other feels is a close match for the person in this drawing. Now, again, I was accused of resembling the individual in this police artist sketch. But if you stop and think about the Traveler, you have to consider that he is a closer resemblance to the police sketch artist individual. He has the dark goatee, his hair's messy, he has unshaven parts to his face, and this is a look he has had to this day. So, those who have looked closely at him and his picture have come to this conclusion that the Traveler is someone that really needs to be looked at. And there are other factors to look at here as well. The Traveler likes to travel. Now, the alleged incident happened, I believe, in February of 2017. And the Traveler at that time was a pizza delivery driver. At least he was at the time. He may have given that job up, especially after he met his handler. But at any rate, the Traveler could have easily taken time off from his work because pizza delivery drivers are independent contractors. They do 1099 on their taxes and so forth. So there's really nothing to tie him down. If he wants to take a day off or a week off or a month off, he just tells his boss, look, I'm going away for a while. I'll be back. And off he goes. Pizza delivery drivers are high demand individuals, so there's no worry about being away for several weeks and losing your job because they'll always put you on the slot and you're next in line to deliver and you're safe. So he's free to go anywhere he wants, including going from East Grand Forks, Minnesota to Delphi, Indiana, and doing whatever he's doing in Indiana and then coming back to East Grand Forks. And he could also have been in Elk River, Minnesota, and decided that he wanted to go down to Delphi, Indiana, and he would be more than halfway there. So these are hypotheticals we all have to look at. Because if we're going to start going around accusing people of looking like someone that's a person of interest in a murder case, then we might as well pick someone that is much more close to resembling the individual. In this case, it being the Traveler. And the Traveler does travel. He goes all over the place. He's been to the state of Washington. He's been to Idaho. He's been to Colorado. He's been to just west of Mobile, Alabama. He's gone and looked at a ark up on a mountain. He's done all kinds of things. And he doesn't account to anybody. He can go wherever he wants, do whatever he can get away with, and no one's going to be the wiser. He's single, doesn't have any financial obligations, doesn't have an apartment anymore. So there's nothing tying this individual down. There's no one that's going to miss him if he disappears. There's no one that's going to say, hey, that guy in that apartment hasn't been there in several weeks. Where the hell did he go? Because he doesn't have an apartment. He's kind of reminds me of the Unabomber. The Unabomber wasn't really missed. Everybody knew he was, a little off, and he just disappeared. And the only way he ever was found was because of a mistake he made. But that's different situation here. So, why all this traveling? We don't know. He claims he's on a mission. He claims he's this, that, and the other thing. And what's really interesting is the discussion of the Delphi murder came up in February of 2020. And 1 or 2 months after the discussions of this still unsolved case came up, the Traveler was photographed looking at boats in Louisiana, or in Alabama. And after a video was made shortly after that photograph was taken, the Traveler disappeared. He has not done one live stream. He has not done any recorded videos out of his car or sitting in a living room eating popcorn or whatever else. He's vanished, disappeared, even with demands that he come up with a proof of life that he's even still alive. So one has to wonder, is he alive or is he hiding? That's for all you to judge. Everybody's innocent until proven guilty. At least everyone believes that outside the realm of the Pentagon Pedophile Task Force. For the Pentagon Pedophile Task Force believes you are guilty even if you are innocent. That's the way these people think. That's the way they act. So, make up your own mind, folks. Perhaps someone living in Delphi, Indiana, or in the state of Indiana may want to start passing out the picture that's up here and have people say, well, maybe. Has anybody seen this guy? Has anybody seen an older, light blue Ford, I can't think if it was a Taurus or whatever it was, but something similar to a Taurus. Did anybody see that car with that mark of Q in the back window? Maybe he didn't have the mark of Q back then. But he sure looks a lot like the guy in that picture. Can't hurt. That could at least rule him out. So there's that gauntlet out there. I'll be doing more videos on the strange behavior of the people around the Pentagon Pedophile Task Force. There's some interesting things going on. And it's caused me to start talking about these people again. I had taken something of a hiatus from all this nonsense, but these people are starting to act really strange once again. And it's time to start watching these people and reporting on exactly what is going on. Because this is a matter of public interest. These people are claiming to be part of the United States government. They are claiming to be part of a group led by Lynn Wood, the infamous Georgia attorney, and the former president of the United States. So, there we are. And one last note. I don't know if I addressed it earlier in this video or not. why would the Traveler be in Indiana? Well, there's two reasons actually. The first reason is that the Traveler claims that Vice President Pence tried to kill him. He came to Wisconsin for the express purpose of killing him. And he also claims that Vice President Pence at one time wanted to force the former president out of office so he himself could be president of the United States. The Traveler is also accused Vice President Pence of being involved in child trafficking, satanic ritual abuse, harvesting of andochrome, all sorts of weird things. I don't know if he ever thought he was a lizard person or a fish person, but, that's a realm of possibility. So that would be a motive for the Traveler to go down to Indiana and deal with the situation. And there's something else. For quite a long time, for many years in fact, the Traveler identified another person that he felt was responsible for supporting, helping, getting involved with all these evil people. And this was a detective from Indiana. So that's another motivation for the Traveler to go down to that state to deal with her. And maybe down there he got a little sidetracked. Maybe on these many trips he's taken out to the west, to Colorado, out to Idaho, up into the Pacific Northwest, and so on and so forth. What's going on here? What is the true motivation of the Traveler? Please like, subscribe, hit the notification icon, and stay tuned as we delve into the actions of the Traveler and those around him. This is William K. Murtaugh, Merc Witness 1. Have a good one.